Right on here today is yet again another build showcase, and it's the Vinquibus. Today I'm going to show you 6 builds, so let us immediately start. For the first setup, this is the primary Vinquibus new player setup. The mods I'm using here, we have Split Chamber for multi-shot, Point Strike for critical chance, Infected Clip for Toxin, Cryo Rounds for Cold, Toxin gives us viral when you proc round to enemies. Enemies will take more damage from any source. Serration for increased damage. Shred for fire to punch through. Blade Rounds for critical damage on kill while aiming. And Vital Sense for critical damage. And that's it. These mods here I will highly recommend new players to use. And now it's time for me to show you these Steel Path builds. For the second setup, this is the viral setup. The mods I'm using here, we have all the Gallonless mods, critical chance while aiming, multi-shot, direct damage, dash chance. We have viral damage, shred, fire to punch through, and critical damage. And that's it. These are the mods. For the X Weapon Adapter of a highly recommend for you to use, it's going to be Vision Supplies to enhance your crits. For the Arcane, Primary Deadhead, for me personally is by far the best in slot, gives you 360 increased damage, headshot multiplier, and weapon recoil. All these stats are really good for this weapon. For the passive, when you kill enemies with the primary, you give your melee weapon 250 additive damage, which is pretty solid. That's the passive. For the stats, the fire rate is fine for this weapon type. Magazine size is fine-ish, ammo maximum amount for pickup is good. Reload is very slow. Accuracy is high, it's semi-automatic. 2.2 punch 2 things to prime shred. Riven Dispo is horrible, let's ignore it. Critical chance is good, critical damage is good, stat chance is okay-ish, and total damage is good. Overall, the stats are good. These are the stats, the passive, the mods, the Arcane, and now it's time for me to show you the final setup. For the final setup, this is the Blast Security setup. The mods I'm using here, you're going to remove Gallonless Chamber, Infected Clip, for Primary Acuity. Primary Acuity gives you weak point damage, weak point critical chance, multi-shot cannot be modified, and Termite Rounds gives you heat as a chance, heat, cold gives you blast, and that's it. Everything else here is exactly the same. These are the mods. For the X Weapon Adapter, it's still going to be Vision Supplies to enhance your crits. Deadhead is still here. And for the stats, instead of Viral, it's going to be Blast. And there you go. These are the stats, the passive, the mods, the Arcane. And now it's time for me to show you the melee builds. For the first setup, this is the new player setup. The mods I'm using here, we have Reach for range, Pressure Point for increased damage, Sacrificial Steel for critical chance, Glider Might for critical damage, critical chance, Pokemon multiplier, Fury for attack speed, Organ Shatter for critical damage, Violent Scorch for Toxin stat chance, and Northwind for cold. Cold, Toxin gives you viral. When you perk viral to enemies, enemies will take more damage from any source, and that's it. These mods here I will highly recommend new players to use, and now it's time for me to show you these Steel Path builds. For the second setup, this is the Exposure setup. The mods I'm using here, we have viral damage, critical chance critical damage, VP wounds and blood rush for our critical chance stat chance Pokemon multiplier, attack speed, condition overload for melee damage per status type, and prime reach for range, and that's it. These are the mods. For the X Weapon Adapter or highly recommend for you to use, it's going to be any Tenokai. For the Arcane, melee exposure and ability cast, you gain corrosion damage on melee strikes for 25 seconds, stacks up all the way up to 240, which is a lot of increased damage, and free corrosion damage. That's the Arcane. For the passive, melee kills gives you 100% ammo efficiency for your next 4 shots. So you have infinite ammo when you shoot your primary. Very good. For the stats, the attack speed is average, range is above average, combo duration is average, follow through is horrible, Riven Dispo is horrible, critical chance is good, critical damage is good, stat chance is okayish, and total damage is good. Overall, the stats are good. These are the stats, the passive, the mods, the Arcane, and now it's time for me to show you the final setup. And for the final setup, this is the Influence setup. The mods I'm using here, you're going to remove Condition Overload, Vicious Frost, and Prime Fever Strike for Prime Pressure Point for increased damage, Shocking Touch for electricity, and Gallonless Elementalist for status damage and status chance, and that's it. These are the mods. For the X Weapon Adapter or highly recommend for you to use, it's going to be yet again any Tenokai. For the Arcane, instead of melee exposure, it's going to be melee influence on the electricity status effect, which we do have right over here. 20% chance for elemental status effect to apply to every enemy in 20 meter radius for 18 seconds. This is going to help you out a lot with clear. That's the Arcane. For the stats, instead of viral corrosion, it's going to be pure electricity. And there you go. These are the stats, the passive, the mods, the Arcane, and now it's time for me to show you these builds against the units. Alright, let's start. This is the new player setup. I'm going to spawn level 40, regular star chart, Auric medical dudes. No buffs armor strip. We're going to aim down sight and shoot. This is the primary weapon. It has some punch through things to shred and prime shred. When it comes to clearing, it's not the greatest, but it does have a very powerful single target burst. Good critical chance, critical damage as well, but a very slow reload speed. And that's why we have the melee weapon. The melee weapon, what it does is when you kill enemies with a melee weapon, you give your primary weapon 100% ammo efficiency, which is very good. And when you kill enemies with your primary, you give your melee weapon 250 additive damage, which is also very good. So you're going to constantly switch between those two. You can see that I'm not consuming any ammo on the primary. Now I'm going to switch to my melee. Melee got more additive damage. Now I'm going to switch to my primary. And that's the gimmick. That's the gameplay. You're constantly going to switch between melee and range, which is very cool. And yeah, when it comes to regular star chart, it overkills. There you go. That's the new player setup. Now for the steel path builds. Next one, Viral Corrosion. This time I'm going to spawn level 205, Steel Path, Auric medical dudes. No buffs. Shoot these units. We need to get some stack keys. You can see chunks. 500,000 on butchers and lancers. Bombards, 1 tap. 1 tap. Heavy gunners is a 2 tap. No, it's a 1 tap as well. It chunks. It's very, very good. Now for the melee weapon. Respawn these units. I'm going to spam abilities to get some melee exposure stacks. There we go. 240 increase corrosion damage. And now we need to get some combo and stacks. Remember, the weapons follow through is like 50. It's very bad. And if you want to clear with this weapon, use the influence setup. It's much better. There we go. Once you get some stacks, this thing chunks. Heavy gunners. There we go. This thing. You buy bombard, lancers, butchers. It eats. And a very consistent orange in crit, which is very, very good. And that's the second setup. Now for the final one. Blast. Influence. There we go. Influence. There it is. Spawn the exact same units. The blast setup has worse single target DPS, but it has clear if blast procs, as you can see right there. Come on, one more. There we go. Very good. It helps you with clear. Worse single target, but better clear. Melee, it's influence. Once you get some combo, you're going to spread electricity into your radius. You also get more active damage from the passive when you kill enemies with a primary. And yeah, the clear is going to be amazing. Let me respawn these units one more time. Also, there is a bug. If you constantly switch between the primary and melee weapon, your character starts moonwalking. And you cannot fix it at all. You have to leave the game. You cannot switch to your operator, use abilities. You cannot do anything. You cannot do this. If you were to spawn your arc gun, you cannot shoot at all. You're also moonwalking. It's bugged still, sadly. So the only way to fix it is by leaving. But yeah, that's it. I think you guys seen all the builds. Now it's time for me to show you the blast exposure setup against steel path enemies. So let's go. And we are in. I'm up against the corrupted enemies at the void. Steel path, of course. It's survival. The medical mod. I'm going to show you this build right here. This is the blast security melee exposure setup. So I'm going to show you everything here. I hope I don't get bugged. It might happen. If it happens, I will refresh, you know. There we go. Switch to my primary next. You got ammo efficiency, blast procies. Beautiful. It's going to help me be clear. You can also prime enemies for stronger burst damage and large radius. You have like 34% chance to proc blast, which is decent. Not the most consistent thing. Let me go back to my melee weapon now. We need to get some melee exposure stacks. Please don't bug out, please. There we go. Pew pew. This guy, goodbye. It's solid. I don't believe this weapon is complete garbo. It works. They just have to fix the bug. Restart move walking. If it happens, yep, I have to leave the mission. I just have to... Oh, it happened. It happened. Alright. Be right back, boys. Yet again. Alright, I'm back yet again. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. If it happens again, I'm going to switch to the Acolyte, see how the weapon does against the Acuity, and call it. Please don't bug out, please. Let me use the weapon. Boop, boop. It's kind of funny, the game got like 5 hotfixes and they still didn't fix the hotfix for this weapon. Like 5 of them, since the update came out. And no hotfix for this weapon, I guess. Nobody uses it. That's what I feel like. If people use a lot, or use the hell out of this weapon, definitely people will report this to DE and they will, like, you know, fix it, but we still didn't get a fix. There we go. Pew pew pew. Get some added damage for my melee weapon. Like I said, I don't believe this weapon is garbo at all. It's usable, but I will always mention this, we have much better weapons when it comes to single target DPSing and clearing. If you like this weapon, go for it. I think it's overall solid. Very expensive, it's like a 5 forma setup, 4 or 5 forma setup. There we go. Pew pew pew. These doodlies. Need mana exposure stacks. There we go. This guy, goodbye. You can also shoot with the melee weapon, holding right click and then holding E. Do not move. He does like a slam on the floor, then shoots it. It also works. You can headshot. It does not consume ammo because this is the melee weapon. It's like a gun blade. There we go. Oh, I think I bugged out again. Oh my god. Alright. Let me skip to the Acolyte. There he is! Finally, I was waiting for him for 6 minutes. The weapon didn't bug out. Oh my god. Armor strip this guy. Use all the buffs. No! No, I bugged. No way, I bugged out. Oh. Sadly, boys, I cannot show you. It bugged out again. 6 minutes. I was waiting for this guy, for him to spawn, and for me to bug out. Oh, god. That's it. I think you guys seen enough. You know what the weapon does. Time for me to leave. And be right back. And there you go. The Vinquibus is good when it works. Right now it's bugged. You just have to wait. But yeah, that's the weapon. Those are the builds. I hope you guys enjoyed the builds. Thank you yet again everybody for watching. Leave a like and sub. And of course, see y'all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.